Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Big Cat Podcasting. I am your host, Portis, aka Mr. Squad in Your Face, aka Mr. Intellectual himself. And I am here tonight with my co-host,
Mo Gaddy. Mo Gaddy is in the building tonight.
aka Mr.
Well, you know, AKA LIV, the DOWG dog. Been there since I was 12. That's what they've been calling me.
All right, that's what's up. Well,
Since the eight,
ladies
since
and
the age
gentlemen,
of
we have
12.
another. Okay, since you was 12 live, dog. Ladies and gentlemen, we have another banger for you tonight. Very controversial
GG.
topic tonight.
GG.
Um, so we gonna get it, we gonna get into it. You know what I'm saying? Gotti, go ahead and give it to him.
Yo. The topic tonight is, why do so many black men criticize black women on social media?
Hmm.
Why is
Well,
that? Why is that?
I want to be the first one to call cap on that, man. Like I don't see as many men
Uh-oh.
on there ragging women how women rag men on social media. This one kind of tripped me out tonight when you told me this one, but
Uh-oh.
yeah, you gonna have to show me because
What you
I
mean?
don't believe
Hold up.
that.
Hey man, it goes down. You don't see these red pill guys dragging
Ma-
these women?
Man, you keep talking about these red pill, blue pill guys. Listen,
Yeah, you
I'm
got you got
saying
you
for
got the
me,
red pill guy, you got the red pill guys against the blue pill guys. You know,
oh, well, all I'm saying is this. I
you
don't
sound
see it.
you
I
you
don't
sound
see it
like
like how you say
you
you see
you
it on there.
you sound like a red pill guy.
Well, let me be a red pill guy then, because
If you
I
a
ain't
red
gonna
pill,
admit to something that I
let me
don't
tell you,
see.
because
But if you say you seen it, if you say you seen it now, then I'm gonna let you take it away and you go
I,
ahead because
no,
I
Bo can play the clip or
well,
whatever. He
you
can
gotta
play the
look for it
audio.
first. But before he play the clip, hold on. I want us to have our interaction first before he play the clip.
Yeah, he can
Be,
play it.
because because I mean, yeah, you may have somebody on the clip that may say that black men
Audio,
drag women,
audio coming up. It's all over. It's
but
all over. It's, it,
but I don't
it's
understand
all
how
over.
that's true. I don't understand how that's true
It's
that
coming up,
men
though.
drag
It's
black
coming
women
up.
through the
It's
huh?
coming up. Let me tell you something. Dr. Omar, he even said,
Some black men have trouble understanding that although I have just as much criticism for the black woman, I am not going to repudiate and criticize my sister in a public space because black women are special. And because
Mm,
they are special, we need to treat
mm,
them in a special way. And what these ninjas
mm,
do is they'll get on YouTube, criticize, condemn, and cancel black women in the face of every other race watching you do it. No other man goes public and condemns his women the way black men do. And I'm not going to co-sign that because it's wrong. You don't see Chinese men going live talking about everything wrong with Chinese women. When you ever see that? When you ever see the Latino men go live and totally crucify Latino women? We do it. And you know what's dangerous about it? Who the most sexually trafficked? Black women. Who the most raped? Black women. Domestically abused? Black women. So you mean to tell me our women got it the worst? And on top of that, we gonna go public and tell the world we don't even care about them or want them no more. I got the same condemnation, but I will not do that to her in public.
now, hey, I started to say something, but the video caught me. Now, Dr. Omar said a lot of things that I don't agree with. I don't
mm.
agree with a lot of things he say.
But you agree with
Uh,
this one,
yeah, let me tell you why. Because I
huh?
see it. I
This is
see it all
crazy.
the time. I
Man, you
do.
was crazy. You
Man,
crazy. He
I
crazy.
see it. I see it, dog. I see
Y'all
it.
crazy. And this is why.
So,
And this is why I'm gonna say that. How can you sit up there as a man,
I'm
both
gonna
of
let you
y'all
have
as
that.
a man? You sit up there, you the one told me about the website where these women got all these men's names on there. They dropping bombs on these dudes or whatever. They dragging men through the mud. They putting all their business out there about what they don't do, this, that, and the other. I have yet to see one website that's made for women that how women made one for men.
You ain't got to because they do it in public. The women
Mo,
just do
stop
it.
playing, bro. Are you serious?
The women got an app where they dog the men out at.
Exactly. They on social media doing
men,
it.
but men, they do it
Oh
out
man,
in
Mo,
the
you
open.
crazy,
Man,
bro.
they call, man,
I love you
man,
so
we
much,
call-
Mo.
Man, they
I
call
love you so
women
much.
bees. Man, they call women bees. They call women
Yeah.
bees. They call them all types of
Mo.
names, man. You know,
Mo, stop
we
it.
call them
Stop
them
it.
garden
Stop it, Mo.
tools and everything,
Stop
man.
it,
Come on,
Mo.
dog.
Stop it, Mo. Stop it.
I
Because
ain't got
you
to stop
got
it because I'm
women.
just telling the truth.
No, because you got women that come at men because they're not
I never
whatever
said
their
women that come at
criteria
men.
is. Then
I
they
never
call
did
us
say.
simps. They call us simps. They call us dogs. They call us this, that, and the other. So, like I said, this is what's wrong with the black community, bruh. This is the problem right here. All the finger pointing at one gender when it should be pointed at the both, because to me, I don't see a lot of black men on social media dogging out black women. But what I do see on social media a lot is a lot of black women dogging out a lot of black men. That's what I see. I don't see, I can't even really go back and forth with you on this, because me saying that I see a lot of men criticize black women on social media is a lie. At least in my eyes, because I don't see it like that.
In your eyes.
In my eyes.
So you never,
From what I've seen. From what I've seen. Just
Have
like
you
what
ever-
your eyes seen,
have you-
your
have-
eyes
have-
seen. Go ahead.
Have you? So you ever look at these talk shows where they have these women on there and then they be telling women like their perception on dating and stuff like that, who they should date and what a man gonna tolerate. You know, it's like they want the women to be their
What's
slave.
going on, Miss Sharita Kelly? I hear you, Mo. My fault. Go ahead,
It's like
Mo.
they want it's like they want the women, they want these little young girls to be their slaves, you know, just like he say, man. You gotta look at with trafficking, you know. You gotta look at with a lot of black women being abused, and they think women's a red
Mo.
pill men think. Listen, let me just say this right here. A lot of these cats think women's supposed to stay in a relationship and keep getting abused and stuff like that. That's now you have delusional women, don't get me wrong, but you also have delusional men. You get what I'm saying? These jokers be saying a woman should stay with a joker and get abused. Man, come on, dog.
Who said that they should? Who said that they should stay in a relationship and get abused?
What you gonna be hiding up on the rock? I see it all.
Hiding up under a rock. Okay, Mo. Okay, I'm hiding up under a rock. But
got to be.
Mo, how can I be when you come and
I see it all. I see it all.
Mo, please stop. Please stop, bro. Hiding under a rock for real? Are you serious? Dude, I'm probably one of the most outgoingest people you know. Furthest with throwing out my opinion. Come on.
So you never seen a black man dog out a black woman on social media. Just be honest.
Listen. Before you start twisting up my words. Before you start twisting up my words.
Hold on. I didn't twist up your words. You just said
I never
said you don't see it.
I said I don't see it no. What I said was I don't see it like how you making it seem. I'm not never saying that no black man ain't never dogged no black woman out. I've never said that. But we talking about on social media, bruh. I'm talking about when I don't see what this topic is. You say, why do a lot of black men criticize a lot of black women on social media? What I said was, I don't see it on social media. I don't see it like that. It's more women. It's more women putting what?
Hold on. Let me just say this ain't me with this topic. Me, I didn't come up with this topic. This
I
topic
didn't say that
came
you
up.
did, but I'm just
Oh,
saying
okay.
what the topic says, Mo. We going off what the topic says. And the topic says, why do black men criticize black women on social media? And what I said is that I don't see it like how you see it. I ain't hiding under no damn rock because I don't see what you
okay.
see.
Well, give me your perception on what's going
My
on. between
perception
black
of
men
it
and
is
white
that
women.
black
I mean,
women
black
talk
women.
more about their business with their black man on social media. Let them get mad and you see what happened. You can you like I wish you would have showed me your statistic, or I mean your statistics on
There,
this before the show
there,
started, because
there
right
ain't, there
now
ain't,
I don't
there ain't a
see that.
statistic. There ain't a
But what I
statistic
do
on that.
see, and what Mo Gotti told me, you the one brought that app up to me, or that website to me, that women be on there dogging men out. They
They
got this
do.
list where they got all these men. So how in
They
the hell
do.
can you sit up here and say
Men,
that?
it's a
Oh, what's going
men
on,
got
Slide? What's going on,
men,
Slide?
men, the men got an app too. We just ain't on there.
Where is the app? I've never heard of the app,
The men got an app too now.
but I heard of the app that the women got. I can jump on here right now. I can jump on social media right now. And before I see any men,
We're not talking about that. We're talking about,
man, we talking about social media, how black men criticize black women on social media. This is what the topic says.
you act
Don't
like
try
you
to stop
do.
me from telling you my point, Mo. Hold on now. Only thing I'm saying is just this simple. If you see it on social media, then show it. I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see it. Well, I don't see it like that.
Why are you telling me I need to show? I'm just telling you what the people saying.
But you agree with it, right? But you agree with it, right? But you agree with it. Okay. So what I'm saying is that I don't agree.
You agree.
I don't agree.
Man, I can agree with what I want to agree with.
I ain't saying that you can't, and I can disagree with what I want to disagree with. So the point being is that a debate is I'm disagreeing with what the topic is because I don't see it. But if you agree with it, then this is why I'm coming at you the way that I'm coming at you, because you agree with it. What's wrong with that?
Okay, so we're gonna see what the ladies say.
Talk to the ladies.
Okay. Did Miss Mac come up with this topic?
No, Miss Mac ain't came in yet.
Miss Maggity Mac. No. I wonder what Miss Maggity Mac had tonight. Hey, but check it out.
We got somebody trying to get in on the live.
Nah, she didn't come up with it. It was in the agorism. It was, it's talked about what's going on with the government, how the black man helped put you know who in office, and they attacked the black women, and the black men were down with it. Talking about and tell me now. Let me say this right here, Porter. Have you now don't lie? Have you said that a woman shouldn't be in charge? You never said that.
I said what now?
You said a woman shouldn't be in charge in leadership because she is emotional.
That's exactly what I said. We're not ready for no woman president yet.
Okay. Let me say
exactly what I said.
So what I'm gonna go ahead and say it. So the interview what Trump just did the other day, he didn't get emotional on that. It just got up and just left in the middle of the interview.
Well, for one, I didn't see the interview, so I can't speak on something that I don't know.
Go and look at it. Okay. Let me tell you something.
But
let me just say this. Let me get my piece in right quick. A woman would have read. A woman was more qualified. A woman would have ran this country much better than what is ran right now. And you can't sit up here and tell me that.
I can sit up here and say, we're not ready for a woman president yet.
We were ready for.
This country is not ready for no female president, bro. We're not. And you can sit up here and cry about it, say this, that, and else about it. It don't make no difference. We're not ready for it, bro.
So you're going to
sit up and not ready for no female president.
So when Harris was running for president, you didn't see how she was getting dogged out by black men. You didn't see how
she was getting dogged out by all men, not just black men. It was black, white, everybody.
But why black men didn't take up for it? Why you never see other races do?
Because it was so political. because it was some
Man,
political things
man, they dog out black
some
women all
men
the time,
didn't
dog.
agree with.
Man,
But
black
you
women
get
get
mad at,
dogged out all the
man,
time.
bro.
Man, black women get dogged. They
Men do
get
say,
dogged out. Come on, dog.
hold on. Sharita said men do say that we hard to deal with, and they rather deal with another race. That's true. That's true. Not all of them, not all men, but I have heard this from men. And that's
Thank you,
true.
Sharita. And I'm not
And
not
that is
speaking.
true.
So she just proved me right there. She
She
seen
proved
it.
you right by what? She said
And
some
she
women.
seen men. No, hold, man, just hold up. She just
Oh,
said,
God,
she
boy.
seen men dog out women on social media. But she said all men don't. I never said all men do. We just said men are getting on social media and dogging out women.
When you got man, look,
we never said
when
I
you-
never said all men, because all
No.
men don't do it. And
No,
all
that's
women
what-
don't, and all black
what
women
she
don't
said-
dog out black men. Come on, dog.
what she said is
real
what
with it.
I said. I said I don't see it like how y'all see it. You said that you be on social media and you see it all the
See, black,
time.
hey,
I
Sly
said
Payne,
I don't see
Sly-
it like that.
Sly Payne, if you got any type of percentage of black blood in you black, buddy. She's
Yeah.
black. She's black.
Hey,
her
Sly, let me
her
ask you
dad
this.
is Jamaican. She's
Sly,
black.
let me ask you this. So, just like Mo just said, you know, like I said too, and just like Sharita said, not all men do it, but it has been done. Okay, that's true. But what I'm also saying is this, and I hate to ask, but if you go on social media, who do you see talking about their business more? Is it men talking about women, or black men talking about black women, or is it black women talking about black men?
Both.
Sharita Kelly, you out there too, sweetheart. When you jump on when you jump on social media, do you see more black men dogging out black women, or do you see more black women dogging out black men, or putting their business out there, or however you want to say it? Rich Reed, same question goes for you, bro. When you jump on social media, who do you see putting their business out there more? Is it the black man towards the black woman, or is it the black woman towards the black man?
I say it's both. I say both, but I said the black man, a black man, he should, if he didn't carry himself with the character that we have towards black women, I don't think black women will get on social media and do that, because we the only culture that do that. You know what I'm saying?
No,
I know some black. Let me say this.
Culture.
Yeah, we are. We definitely are. We are the only culture that that kill each other, talk about each other, sleep with each other, wives and husbands. I mean, I'm saying women do it too. I'm just saying. No, what I'm saying is, yes, other cultures do that, but not like our culture do. I mean, come on, dog.
Hey,
come on, let's be real, man.
Sly said, Mo, she said she's Indian. Her dad was born in Jamaica, but he's not Jamaican. She's Indian. And he said, do your research.
I'm telling
all
you,
skin folk ain't kin. He said all skin folk ain't kinfolk. And then Sharita said both honestly. Sharita said both honestly, they give they side, but men calling us bitches and everything. We do it in
music and everything.
You know, Sharita, and that's true.
Sharita, thank you once again.
You know, that's true.
We do it
because that's just how, you know, I'm not justifying it, but that's how men talk when they talking, you know what I'm saying, amongst men about their problems.
Now you're giving us men an excuse to call women bitches now. Come on, man.
I ain't never gave no man excuse. Man, quit putting words in my mouth, man. No, I didn't. I said when men are talking amongst men,
all men
when men are talking amongst
all men don't call women the B word. Come on,
Sharita, this is what I'm saying, sweetheart. What I'm saying is that when men get in front of men, when men are in front of men talk like that. You feel what I'm saying? And if a man jump on camera, he's so far out of his feelings that he will say that in front of the camera about that woman or whatever the case may be.
If he's so proud of his feelings, he's emotional. So he's not. So if a man so far in his feeling, he's emotional, he's not capable of being a leader. He's not capable of running the country. Then, if he's so much out of his feelings, that means he's in
Hey,
his.
Mo, you wouldn't be able to
he's
run the
in his
country.
emotional.
You know why you
What?
wouldn't be able to run the country? Because you
You
only
wouldn't be
see
able to-
things one way. And that's why you wouldn't be able to
Let
run the
me ask you
country,
this.
bro.
So what could you run the country?
I think I would be pretty fair on running the
Oh,
country
you- man,
because
this
I don't look
country
at
be
things
worse
just in
than
one
what it
particular
is.
way. I
Man,
look
this
at things
country
in both ways. I can see the gray
No,
area.
no,
You only see
no,
the black. That's all
no,
it is, bro.
no,
And you know that. That's why
no.
we're having this conversation right
You
now.
you
And you
sound
blaming men
you know
again.
you
You
sound
blaming men again.
you sound like it's bothering
Again.
you.
It is
You-
bothering me, Mo, because
you
don't
sound
know.
like a guy.
You-
You sound like a guy that hate women, dog. What have a woman done to you?
Boy, you almost had me say something to you on this show, man. Stop playing with me. I love
just
women.
saying, you
I
come-
probably love
you-
women more than you. But
What's
that's
that
besides the
like?
point. I just like people to be accountable for their shit. That's it.
You love. I mean, you love to put things on women.
No, you love to put things on
said-
men.
You said,
You love to
no,
put things
no,
on men. That's what
this
you
is
do. And
See, boy,
oh,
this
Mo,
is
listen.
this is for
This
this
is why I
for
can't
you
listen to
because
you. This is why I
because you
can't
got a
listen to you on
problem
this.
with you got a problem with successful women. You got a
Mo,
problem
I
with
deal
women
with
being in
successful.
charge.
Mo,
You
listen
got.
to me.
I
Listen
know
to me,
you
Mo.
deal with. I'm not
I
saying you
deal,
don't.
Mo.
I said,
Listen
but you
to
got
me,
a
Mo.
problem with it.
I
You got a
deal
problem
with
with
a
it.
successful woman, Mo.
But you
So
got
how
a
can I
problem
have a
with it.
problem with one and I
Yes,
deal with
you deal
one?
with successful women, but you have a
Okay,
problem.
then. So don't tell me that I have a problem
No,
with successful women.
yes, you do.
How do I have a problem with successful women, Mo? Tell me.
Because you
I've never
don't
met a
believe
woman that I've never
because
met
you
a
don't
woman
believe a woman.
yet.
You just said
I've
a woman
ne-
can't
Mo,
run.
man,
You said
this
we're
nigga is
not ready
crazy.
for a woman to run this country.
Mo,
You just said
Mo,
that.
I
Come on,
did
dog.
say that.
All right,
I
then.
did, and I stand on it because the United States of America is not ready for that, Mo. We're not ready for a female president. If we was, we would have had one. If we was, we would have had one by now, Mo. We had Hillary Clinton run, and she really won the damn election until it got stolen from her. But the world is not ready for that. That's why it was okay for this man to cheat the damn election.
So why isn't the world ready for that then? Let me ask you this. How many wars have women started? If you say women are so emotional, how many wars have women started in history?
No. I don't know. You tell me. You the historian. You the historian. You the one do the fact check. So you tell me.
None.
Fact checker.
None.
Go ahead and tell me. Because you the fact checker. So tell me.
How many wars have women started?
No.
If women are not capable of running this country,
I didn't say they wasn't capable. I never once said they wasn't capable.
Yes, you did.
No, see, now you switching up my
not ready
words.
for that.
I
said we're
said
not ready
that
for that. Yes, you
that
did.
the United States of America is not ready for a female president yet. No one never said that they were incapable of running the state. I mean, running the country. I said that we're not ready for that yet. It's a big difference.
So you're
It's a
good
big
with how
difference.
you're good with how the country's running right now? Are you good with that?
Hell no, I ain't good with that.
All right,
But at the same time, but
So if
at
a
the
woman
same time, as a black
so if a
man,
woman was running,
at the
I
same
guarantee
time,
you
as a
wouldn't be
black
ready
man,
for
you
it to
don't
be
see
like
me
this
crying
right
about
now.
this shit. I get up every day and I deal with what I gotta deal with because it don't matter who the fuck in office, Mo.
Man, this is
It doesn't matter who's in office.
What you say you don't
It
cry
don't
about?
matter
What?
who's in office.
You said
You still gonna wake up black, and you still gonna deal with racism, and you still gonna and you gonna still deal with injustice. So it doesn't fucking matter who's the president, Mo. It don't matter who's the president. All I said was just that the United States of America is not ready for a woman president. Now, if you say that we are, and if you believe we are, then you tell why we are. But don't criticize me for saying what the hell I'm saying because I feel my way. Say what you gonna say. Why do you feel like we're ready for a female president?
Because the men we have had run this country, some of them were more emotional than a woman was.
Okay, so
and they
was. So then you talking about all the presidents, right? Because every president is a man.
I'm not talking about all the presidents.
Well, then be specific then. Who acted like a female?
I say some of them did. Some of them.
Who?
Some of them.
Be specific.
I don't have to be specific.
What you mean?
One in office
How
now
can
is
your facts be facts if you don't be specific about your facts? You saying we got
Man,
some
man, you
president
just
men,
hate women.
some men presidents that
You
act like
just
women.
hate women.
Who
You
hate
hate women.
women?
You
All right,
do.
well, if that's what you think, then so be it. You know what I'm saying? But
You,
I
you
ain't the
act like
one. I'm not the one, Mo. Listen, I'm not the one afraid of rejection from a woman. I don't let that shit bother me. If a woman don't
no.
feel me
I ain't
or
never
whatever
been.
the case may be,
I
then
ain't never
so be
been
it.
afraid of this.
You don't see
What,
me running on
what
social
you mean?
media crying about it and saying this about a woman and that about a
Oh, I
woman.
thought you
I
talking
can
about
take
my
my
mom. I
licks and
ain't
keep
never
it
did
moving.
that.
I ain't say that you did. That's
I ain't
this
never
is the
did
topic.
that.
This is the topic of the show.
Oh, okay.
And
Oh,
we
okay.
talking about black
Okay.
men criticizing black women on social media. I'm saying that if a black woman was to criticize me, I'm not going on social media to criticize her back. It don't even mean nothing to me if a woman criticize me, bro. But I mean, like,
Well,
why would I even let that
I'm
down
saying,
me
I ain't
when
even
there's so
talking
many other
about.
women in the sea?
I'm not even talking about that. I'm not even talking about being rejected from a woman. I'm
I'm
talking
talking
about a
about
woman.
period.
A woman's.
I
I'm
said
talking
if a
about a
woman
woman's
rejects me, I
empowerment.
said I would not
A woman
criticize her
empowerment.
on
That's what I'm
social
talking
media.
about.
So all that shit goes together. No matter what you saying, I said if a woman don't like me, I'm not going on social media and
Well,
criticize her. That's
well,
exactly what I said. So all of this shit goes together.
well,
But that's just the bottom
but you
line.
take,
I
but you
don't
take it.
criticize women
But you
for.
just said. But you said men don't do women like that. You just said. You
No,
said.
I did not.
You
I
said.
said
Yes,
no, I did
you
not.
said
I said
men.
on
You
social
don't
media,
see it.
I don't
You don't
see it
see
like
it.
you. See, you
But
so
you just
focused on
said you
my
see it.
words, dog. You keep
But
twisting up my words. Stop
but
doing
you
that, Mo.
no.
Stop
You just
twisting up my
no.
words
You
and just
said
listen if you
you
gonna
don't see
listen.
it. You said you
Bro,
don't see that though. But
that's
then now
exactly
you
what I
just
said.
said.
I said
But now
I
you
don't
just
see it
said.
on
You
social
said.
media like you see it.
But
You
you
see
just
it on
said.
social media more than me.
But
I
you
don't
just
see
said
it
you
like
didn't.
that.
You
I
just said.
don't see it
Listen.
like that. I
Yeah,
don't.
let me get a word
I
in.
don't. And it don't bother me that I don't.
Man,
The
read the
bottom
comment.
line is just that when I
Let's
turn
read
on
the comment.
social media and I see it, I see women
Let's
throwing their
read.
business out there. I didn't say men don't do it. I said women do it more than men. That's what I said.
Let's read the comment. Let's read the comments.
You
Porter
can
is
read the
not the
comments. Go
only
ahead.
around. She, Key said, Porter is not the only around. Is not only around other men. It's in the rap lyrics too. Yeah, we said that earlier.
Yeah, but
Key is
but
it's in the
but
music.
Key,
It's in the music.
but Key, that's music. Just like y'all call niggas dogs in music. Y'all call each other bitches in music. So it's just a musical thing. It's not like we actually saying it to you. We just doing it for the music. Now, when you separate the music from real life, then that's something totally different. But don't
Okay.
use music because the
Okay.
same ones that you listen to that say the bitches and stuff, I bet you know half of their songs.
Okay. Sharita said, women be trying to tell what they went. What she said, women be trying to tell what they want from a man.
Mhm,
They may tell the story of how many bad experiences they have had. Right.
mhm.
They be telling their life story or a story
But
what
that's
somebody else
still
went
putting your business out there when you dogging them.
through.
Listen, when you put your
Men do
story
that
out
too.
there and you
Everybody do
start
that.
downing whoever you was with, that's just like if a man go on social media and start explaining his life story about a woman, about a woman that he was with. You gonna look at it like he dogging that woman out. But it's the same thing if a woman go on social media and she's explaining her story about the man that she was with. If you putting that man down, the same way that man putting that woman down, what's the difference?
Okay, Sly Paint, he corrected you. And yeah, and you're absolutely right, Sly. You
He
said
said what?
I don't agree with you when you said the election wasn't stolen from Hillary, but they do go by the electoral college well
Yeah, I'm what
the
you're talking
electoral
about.
votes.
I'm what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
so we know that Sly, we know that. But I disagree with you. I think they did steal it. I think he did steal it then.
Oh, he
That's
stole it.
why that's why he
He paid
thought
for it. He
that's why
paid for it.
when Biden beat him, he swore up and down that Biden stole it from him. So anytime somebody accused somebody of stealing from them, they done stole from them they done stole themselves before. I
And,
will say that.
and hold on, Mo. Key said she don't listen to this new music. Key, you ain't gotta listen to new music to hear niggas calling women bitches. Too Short been doing it for his whole rap career. But no women took it offensively, or at least a lot of them didn't, because it was just music. It was just music. So it's like, no matter if you listen to old school music or new school music, it's music, it's entertainment. I can't use the entertainment for real life. I can't do that. You know what I'm saying?
Let me read this other comment. Sharita said, Ace got to show that he have Kitty give women advice and give men advice. Yeah, I have seen, I watched that show.
She said something else too.
And she said
Bill was the face, Hillary was the one running the country. Well,
I believe that. Just like Michelle Obama was having to go out running. Okay, Porter, what was she said Porter does rejection has to do with black men uplifting black women. And that's the point I was trying to get to, Key.
No, hell no, man. We ain't finna do that. That's corny as hell. We're not gonna do that, because the bottom line is this: why do black men criticize black women on social media? And what I said was rejection. I said one of the reasons why they be saying black men dog out women on social media is because of rejection. I'm saying, for me, if a woman rejects me, I'm not going on social media to criticize her.
Man, I have not seen too many black men get on there and dog a woman out because of rejection.
It could be for anything. I just use that for an example. Why you trying to sit up here and just quote everything that I'm saying? That's lame as hell, bro. Stop doing that, man.
That's lame. What you doing, bro? So
how is it lame what I'm doing? And I'm just speaking. I'm speaking my opinion.
I'm just speaking my opinion.
But how can you speak your opinion when you criticizing mine?
Because you criticized mine from the get-go.
I never criticized yours. I just said I didn't agree with it. That's all I said.
And I don't agree with yours. So that mean I'm criticizing.
And that's fine. And that is fine. I keep telling you this every time. That's fine.
All right. Let me read this comment, please.
Portis, I don't know. I didn't to criticize. I said uplift. Well, Key, on some real, we can talk about uplifting, but we're more talking about how it says black men criticize black women on social media.
Sharita said both uns they give their side, but men calling us bitches and everything. Yeah, I mean, you know.
Yeah, we do in music, but again, if you're gonna use music, like, I mean, I can't see how we do that, because a lot of the music that we listen to got a lot of vulgar language in it. So I don't, you know what I'm saying? I can't use music for this one. I mean, I can't even blame it on music for this one. You feel me? But we talking about social media, how they say men get on social media and dog out black women, how black men get on social media and criticize and dog out black women. All I'm saying is, again, I don't see it like that. I don't see a whole bunch of men when I go on social media, when I go on Instagram, when I go on Facebook, when I go on X, when I go on TikTok. I don't see a whole bunch of men rapping about women and dogging them out and this, that, and the other. I don't know what everybody else's eyes look at and see, but I know what I don't see.
But and you coming at me like it's me saying this. It's not me saying
it was you, Mo. I just said that let's go off what the topic is saying.
I just said I agree,
and I ain't never once come at you.
I said I agree with.
So don't make it like I'm coming at you, bro. I ain't coming at you.
I have seen men dog out women. I've seen women dog
out men. Right? So absolutely.
I'm being truthful here. I've seen both sides.
I didn't say that. Listen, I never once said that you was telling the truth about what you seen. I'm just saying that I didn't see it how you see it.
The question I had, my question is, why are we the only race that do that?
I don't believe that we the only race that
does that. I really don't.
Because white people,
I really don't.
They sleep around all the time. You know, Africans, they sleep around all the time. I mean, I done been on there. I done been on social media, and I'm watching videos from other countries, and I see where races done caught, where women done caught other women in their home, and the women trying to get out their house. And this is European women, Spanish women, or whatever, African women. Like the African women, they really deadly.
No, you know, they be acting. That'd be like they do like little skits.
Man, listen. Mo. Not all the time. Not
Now,
all the
let me act-
time.
let
Now
me- what you see on there be acting.
I don't know if it's all the
Uh,
time. Now I can tell when
no,
they doing their acting part,
no,
but then there's parts on there
they
where
trying to get views.
trying to get what
Yeah,
now?
they trying to get views. What? But let's get to the facts right here.
What's up,
Black
Rich? I
men,
see you, bro.
what's up, Miss Yolanda Flag? We got her in the building. Let's get to the facts right here. We have to.
Go ahead.
You know,
Likes on
if
or
you
public
you can go on your
application.
phone, right? You can go on your phone right now, and I guarantee you won't see no white man on there dogging out a black woman. And you're not even gonna see a white woman dogging out a black man. You're not gonna
What?
see that. I don't see
Man,
it. Now
boy, stop.
you said that you don't see black people do it. I don't see white people do it.
Oh well, I mean, hey, I can't say what your eyes don't see, bro.
You know, but let me tell you something. Black men, if we didn't do certain things, women wouldn't do certain things. That's why I kind of blame us a little bit more than I blame the women. Because
Mo, you
women
blame us
feed
more
off us.
for everything.
Women feed off us. See, think about it.
Mo, you blame us for everything. No, you think about it. That's
No.
your way of thinking, brother. And I ain't knocking it. I'm not knocking it. I'll never knock how you think. But
Okay. Miss Flag say, Porter, what does rejection has to do with black men?
we
uplifting
already
black
read
women?
that.
Oh, you already read. Okay.
We already read that. We
Okay, Miss
on
Flag, I thought Keith said it. The other one.
we
Okay,
on Sharita Kelly True. That's what Keith said. And then Sharita said we may wait, Mo, I can't see that one. She said we made something.
let me just say this right here. Slide Payne just said, he said, Mo, you're not in white spaces. You're not in a white space. Stop it. Let me explain something to you, Slide Payne.
He Sly, you silly, bro.
White, look, Slide. I don't see the white culture. I don't see the Oriental. I don't see Orientals. I don't see no other culture do some of the things that we do to each other. I don't see it. And we can sit up here and justify all this other stuff that we do as black people, but I don't see other cultures do this. And y'all can't sit up here and just say I'm in a certain space because I don't
blame black women for majority of the black people's problems. I've never done that. What I've done is keep it fair. If you can blame one for one, if you can blame the black man for this, then you can blame the black women for that. This is why we can never get nowhere, because don't nobody want to give it to nobody equal. You feel what I'm saying? If we're supposed to be a community,
okay, let me ask you.
We're supposed to be a community.
Who did God make first?
It doesn't make a difference, Mo. We know God made man first. We know that we're supposed to be a leader of the household. But at the same time, though, as an adult, man, miss me with that. Because as an adult, you're supposed to be able to have accountability, men and women. So don't sit up there and try to make it seem like women don't do this and women don't do that, and please don't make it seem like I blame black women for everything, because I don't. I want people to give it to give it to people equally. So if you're going to give it to a man, like I said to Mo, if you can sit up there and hold a man accountable for the shit that he do, then why can't you give that man his flowers for the shit that he do? But don't nobody want to hear that. Don't nobody want to be equal.
Hey, Sly,
you don't want to be equal.
Hey, Sly, I never said I was privileged to that. I know. I'm just talking about what I see. I'm not saying I'm privileged to it. I'm just talking about what I see.
White people do talk shit. Yes, they do. White people do talk shit about their race. Thank you very much. And Shalonda said exactly. They doing just as much, probably more. Thank you, Shalonda. Thank you.
I don't see
I don't know why everybody want to just make it like we just the fucked up race and all of that. Yeah, we do have our problems. We do have our problems, but one of the biggest problems that we have as a race, as a whole, one of the biggest problems that we have as a race and as a whole is accountability. You got men like Mo that call me red pill men, because I want to keep things fair and equal. Because if a woman can do something wrong, I mean, if a man can do something wrong and you can hold that man accountable for what he did wrong, then why can't you hold that woman accountable for the shit that she do wrong? It should be equally yoked, like you would say, Mo. It should be equally yoked, but it's never that way. Because you feel like because as a man we got this much, we should take this much credit for the fucked up shit. Don't take this much credit for the good shit, but take all the credit for the bad shit. Here it is, here it is Father's Day month. Here it is Father's Day month. And we talking about black men criticizing black women. We shouldn't even be talking about this, bro. We should be talking about how we can uplift us black men on this holiday that you said that is the least important.
Why you keep talking about you?
Because you said it. Did you not say that? Did you not say that Father's Day is the least important holiday of the year?
I did say it was
okay. So my point is, okay. So my point is this: instead of us talking about how black men criticize black women, we should be talking about how black men could be uplifting black men because it's Father's Day month. But we talking about how black men criticize black women on social media.
So like I said, you got a problem with what we're talking about tonight. You have a problem with that?
No,
it sounds like it.
No, I ain't have a problem with it at all. I can talk about anything.
It really sounds.
But it sounds like you got a problem with me not agreeing with what you're saying. That's what it really sounds like. Because every time I don't agree with you, this is what you go through.
Let me just tell you this. I never expected you to agree with me.
Okay, then. So then let me have my opinion the same way I'll let you have yours.
I don't expect you to agree with me on anything.
I respect the fact how
what
you
I
feel.
want to say. I'm going to feel how I want to feel.
Exactly. And I'm going to respect you for it.
Nobody can change how I feel.
I don't want to change what you feeling, dude. I said I can respect how you feeling on whatever you feeling on. I can respect it. You just have a problem doing the same thing back in return. That's the issue. And this is why, like I said the last time, why I would just let, you know what I'm saying, I'll let you have certain times where you get your piece off or whatever, and I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna listen. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you only speaking on how you feel, and I'm speaking on how I feel, and it shouldn't be no rift in between that. Well, you know, we always have this. We always come to this.
You don't want to get emotional about it. I don't get a rift about it.
How am I getting emotional about it, Mo? Getting emotional? Didn't you want to listen? You know what? We ain't even gonna go there tonight, man. Emotional when you talking about why you always hating on women. Ain't that what you said? But I'm the one getting emotional.
I didn't say it in an emotional way.
Yes, you did. Go back to that show and watch it.
Say every time I say something about
Mo, stop.
I did say I'm not gonna contradict myself now.
You can't. It's on video.
Yeah, you don't contradict yourself a lot.
Mo, you be wanting to put words in my mouth, man.
Nah, you don't. Man, you didn't say something, and then they come out and say, "I knew that Joker said that."
Mo, this showed me.
I didn't have seen it. I didn't see it.
Positive show, guys, is getting heated. No, Tarita, it's not getting heated. It's not getting heated. We just have difference of opinions, and they're strong because he feels one way and I feel another. And just like how he said that ain't nobody gonna make him stand on what he don't believe, I feel the exact same way. Mo can tell me what he feel till he blue in the face. Doesn't mean that I'm gonna agree with it because
Reggie said no matter what black women do, I love black women. Right or wrong, I got my game grown. A grown woman, and my name for a woman. I really can't see that, Reggie, but
he said he got his name from a woman.
He got his name from a woman. Okay.
Yeah,
but no,
Rita, you know, and I just want to tell everybody, no, it's not like that. Me and Mo just be having these heated discussions because we feel different. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can go on any podcast show you see, and if any hostess is on there, they may have difference of opinions. They get way more heated than me and Mo do. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I could, like I said, I respect how Mo feel, and I hope Mo respect how I feel. You know what I'm saying, in return. But if he's saying something that I don't agree with, I'm not gonna agree with it. And the same he does for me. You feel me? So it ain't nothing bad. You know what I'm saying? We just have difference of opinions. That's all. I don't feel like we criticize black women, but we criticize, but we critique them. But never criticize. We just trying to get on the same page. That's all. Reggie, I agree. And what's good? Who is that right there? Is that okay, Richard? I see you. Hold on, man. Let Bo get done doing what he doing, and he'll send you an email to jump in with us, bro. Just let him get done doing what he doing first. Give him a couple seconds, and he'll pull you in. But yeah, that's what it be though, Sharita. You know what I'm saying? Me and Mo ain't got no real animosity. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing like that. We just go back and forth like that because he feel how he feel, and I feel how I feel.
I just be trying to teach him. I be trying to teach him what's right.
Well, you know, everybody's right ain't for everybody. You feel what I'm saying? Because what you may feel is right may not be right for me.
Eric, let me just say this right here.
Mm-hmm.
This is how I feel, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because when you read the Bible, you will if you go and read the Bible, right, you'll kind of feel where I'm coming from. Everything starts with the man. It's certain things that we do reflect on women and call women to act out. And me, if my son mom acts out on me, I can't sit there and say, oh, she delusional, she crazy, this and that, because I've done something to cause her to act like that.
So you said every time she done flipped out on you, you done did something, huh?
Everything reflects on certain things, right? Because 9 times out of 10, I was doing something I had no business doing. I'm just being real.
Man, hell no. Because basically you saying that you doing everything wrong and you ain't doing nothing right.
No. What I'm saying, here's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not gonna say 100% of the time because now I'd be lying then.
There you go. That's what I wanted to hear.
Let me just say this right here.
Oh, yeah, I'm
majority of the time, when women crash out on men, it's something that we did.
Now, Mo, now I agree. I'm not disagreeing with that, bro. I've never once disagreed with that because that's true. But it's just like you said. It be like some things that we done did, but we don't do everything wrong.
It's just like you said the other night when you said some women get jealous of you when you with another woman and then they won't let you see your kids.
That's true.
But see, sometimes it be because you going back and forth. So if you going back creeping with the baby mama and got her thinking another type of way, you go back over there and get with your other woman, of course she gonna crash out on you.
Okay, hold on, Mo. I'm about to respond to that.
You did.
Let me read Reggie's comment and then I'm gonna respond to that what you just said. Most of us were raised by a woman and we get taught everything we know by a woman. So it's definitely no shade or hate towards black women, but we are just trying to get on the same page through dialogue, conversation, and communication. Absolutely. Absolutely. And if I'm reading what Reggie just said correctly, accountability, bro. We all have to be accountable. If we gonna all be on the same page, it's certain things that women do that they have to be accountable for, and it's things that men do that we have to be accountable for. But if you keep thinking how you thinking because we the man, we ain't never gonna get nowhere. It's gonna always be turmoil, bro. It's gonna always like so you say finger pointing, then you doing problem solving.
No. Everything starts with you. Everything starts with you as a man.
Oh,
you got look, things that I go through with women, things that you go through with women. We have to look in the mirror. We had to fix us first.
Mo,
We can't tell that woman she needs to hold accountable of what she's doing until we handle our business first.
so you
We have
mean
to
to
look at
tell me?
ourselves first.
So you mean to tell me? Hold on, bro. So you mean to tell me that just because you not all the way on your shit and a woman goes out and cheat on you, you can't tell her that she was wrong for doing that? You can't say, yo, that was wrong as hell. You could have just left me instead of cheating on me
I'm not.
because we ain't got our shit all the way together? Is that what you saying?
You're not hearing me out. You're not
Man,
listening.
hell no, because what you saying
You're
is
not, you're,
damn near
no,
like
you-
a foreign language.
no, you're not hearing me. I said before you can judge that woman, tell that woman she needs to hold herself accountable for some of the stuff that she's doing. You need to start with yourself first.
Mo,
at
if
what
a
you're
woman
doing.
is doing something wrong, it don't matter what you doing. If a woman did something wrong or if a man does something wrong, you got to be held accountable for
what
it.
the man doing. You keep justifying what the man doing. I said, look at yourself first.
Brother,
That's
I'm gonna say this
the
one more
problem
time.
with
I'm gonna
you.
say this one more time, and then I'm gonna just let you have the rest of the show. What I said was men need to be accountable for what they do. Women need to be accountable for what they do. It don't matter who does what when they do it. When you do something wrong, you need to be accountable for it. Why is that so hard for you to understand? For anybody to understand,
Uh,
if you're wrong, you're
you're not-
wrong. It don't matter
No,
when you do it.
you're not hearing me. You're not
Oh,
understanding
man.
what I'm saying.
Bruh.
Stop
I
looking
heard
at the
you, Mo.
woman. Look at you first. The man has to look at himself first before we start
Okay.
judging these women.
You got it.
How,
You got
how can I?
you got
How
8
can I
minutes.
say?
This is yours.
How can I say Porter's over there doing this and doing that, and I'm doing the same thing? I gotta look at myself first. I just can't point the finger at you. We can't do that as men. We gotta hold ourselves accountable first. Fix us first before we go over there and start attacking the women, calling the women out their names and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Dogging women out their birth that pushed us out into this world, man. Come on, dog. We got to be real about this. Look at you first. I got to look at me for every man needs to look at himself first. Stop calling the women out until we call ourselves out first. Then once we get ourselves in order, we can get the women in order. But until then, it's going to be disembobulated. Come on, dog. Just hear me out.
Mo,
How can we? You can't hold. You can't
I'm
hold
holding,
two.
if a woman
You can't.
is wrong the same way I'm wrong, if I do something wrong and I'm holding accountability for it. If a woman does something wrong, she should be able to do the exact same thing.
I know I'm not perfect. And I'm not finna get on here and lie and say I'm perfect. I'm not gonna get in here and say I never hurt women. I never said this to a woman or whatever because I have. Because I have. But I will say, as I get older, I look at me first. I look at me. Before I go and judge a woman what she's doing, I look at me first. What am I doing? What am I doing wrong? If that woman do something to hurt me, whatever, it's still my fault because I allow her to do it. You can laugh all you want.
Mo, that's your opinion.
Everything falls on me as a man.
That's your opinion, and that's how you look at it. And I ain't laughing at you. I ain't laughing at you. I ain't laughing at you at all. I just want to get that out there on the record. I ain't laughing at you.
I'm just saying you can't hold these women accountable until you hold yourself first.
Yeah, I hear you, Mo.
You cannot keep putting the blame on the women first. Yeah, the women do some things. Yeah, you have delusional women. Yeah, you have women doing wrong things that they shouldn't be doing. But how can we correct them when we won't even correct ourselves first? We automatically, both need to be accountable.
It ain't about the man trying to correct the woman. It ain't about that. What it's about is holding yourself accountable for the shit that you do wrong. So if a man gotta go in that bathroom, if a man has to go in that bathroom and look at himself in that mirror and say, damn, bro, you gotta do better. You gotta get yourself back right. When a woman does something wrong, why can't she do the same thing? It's about accountability. I ain't blaming nobody. I'm just saying for a woman and a man, for us as a community to get together and get it back together. Yeah, a man needs to check himself, but a woman needs to check herself as well too. You sound, man, bro, but like you sound like the women can do no wrong.
I didn't.
No, I didn't say that you said that. I said it sounds like. I never said what you said. I said what it sounds like. And then on top of that, everything you say, you want to put it all on a man, like we don't got man, bro, you the character, cuz.
No, I'm not the character.
You the character.
I'm speaking.
They don't have more money than black men. They make
you skipped all over. You skipped all over Reggie's comment.
No, because it went up. I couldn't see it. I already read the one that's up now. I already read that one. I couldn't. He put up another big one.
Well, he said, I feel
I couldn't see that one.
Era has passed, and men have to. He says, as men, we have to have mutual power to push forward today. Society, our black women make more money, so we gotta look in together and to move the race. For I can barely see that, but Reggie, I'm about to get back to that. See that on the big screen. I can hardly see that. Sly Payne said they don't make more money than black men. They make more. They're more educated. Right, Reggie. They really don't make more money than black men. Most black men, but black women are more educated. You know, black women and white men are the two highest educated people in this country. Then Reggie said something about Keith Smith. She said Keith Smith is more dialogue, conversation to have, discuss emotions and feelings about different aspects in life to make it better on both sides. I guess then Keith said Reggie Sharp, right. We're saying let's start uplift each other on social media. That starts. I mean, yeah, and Portis did say that. I can give Portis that credit. He said we need to uplift each other, men and women. Did you say that?
Well, I've been saying. That's my argument, period.
Or you said that we just need to uplift the men.
We need to uplift each other. When I said men need to uplift men, that's when we were talking about men getting their flowers. I said that's why us as a race, as black men, you know, we always looking at each other like it's a problem. We mugging like they did the wrong thing because they got this, that, and the other. And because we don't got it, and hey, bro, you know, that's a nice whip, or congratulations on however you doing what you doing. You know what I'm saying? Instead of us uplifting each other, we mug each other. You know what I'm saying? Like we won't smoke for no apparent reason. You feel what I'm saying? That's what I was saying on that. But when I'm saying on,
let me read Sharita's right quick. Sharita said, what Mo is saying is the reason why we are like we are is because we have went through so much from the man. Right, Sharita? That's what I'm saying. I mean,
and that may be true. And I'm not denying it. But if we keep on just pointing, go ahead.
Read Regis, then we'll get back to Regis Shaw. I agree, but someone has to go first. Hill would like the man to go first to the leadership to fit to the leadership that has been placed on men. Right. Leadership has been placed on men. You're absolutely right, Key. And that's why I was telling Portis, like everything really starts with us, you know. If we take accountability, you know, for what we're doing. Let me just say this right quick. Let me just say, as a man, if you want your household to run right, and it's running chaos, take a look at you first. Fix you first. Once you get yourself in order, then you can get everything else in order. You can't say, well, they're doing this and they're doing that. No, look at you first. Fix you first. Once you fix what
Hey,
you're
you know,
doing, and then you can fix everything else.
you know what? You know, like I said, I never once said what you saying didn't have no truth to it. I've never once said that. My whole thing with you is with this look at you first. Don't you think we do that every day? A man get up with a black man gets up every day with shit going against him every single day.
Women do too.
It's impossible. No, hold on. I ain't talking about the woman right now. I'm talking about the
No
man.
women come to work. Don't
Oh,
women go to work
Mo,
as well?
hold up, Mo. Let me get my point across real
You
quick.
keep saying men have to
Black
deal
men,
with stuff every
black
day.
men wake
Women,
up with all
black women
kinds
do
of
too.
shit
We all do.
every single day. I'm not saying women don't wake up with their problems, but a man has to face accountability every single day when we wake up. We have to be accountable for our families. We got to be accountable for the job that we job that we work. You got to be accountable for yourself, most importantly, because you have to carry yourself because you reflect on your family. We get held accountable
Say it
for
again.
shit with the so it's not like I don't understand what you're saying about looking at yourself in the mirror and holding yourself accountable. I already get that. My point to you is that how you always say, well, I blame the men more than I blame the women. Accountability is accountability. Wrong is
Okay.
wrong. It don't matter who's doing the wrong.
Okay.
If you
Okay.
doing wrong
You're,
and you get caught out on your wrongness, then you should be
you
able to
must,
have accountability and go look at yourself and try to fix that wrong. That's
you
what I'm
mustn't
saying.
you mustn't go and listen to Michael Jackson song he made back in the day. I'm starting with the
Well,
man in the mirror.
you go back and
Michael,
listen to Michael Jackson's Man in the
Michael
Mirror.
Jackson,
I'm talking
explained
about
it to you.
I'm talking
Michael
about how we
Jackson
gonna fix
explained it
this
to you
race
years ago.
and how we gonna fix our community.
The
And how we gonna
Bible
fix our
explained it to
race
you
and
first.
our community is if we all start learning what the word accountability really means and start having it. It
Man,
ain't just for
idiot
men,
know
it's for all of us. We
an
all
idiot
need
know
to
what
have accountability.
accountability means.
All of us. Each and every last one of us. Me, Mo Gotti, Key Smith, Miss Sharita, Reggie Sharp, Sly, all of us need to have accountability for us to get back to a better race. But if all we doing is pointing the finger at the man or the man pointing the finger at the woman, how are we supposed to get back right? We'll never get back right. We will never get back right.
It starts with men.
All right.
It starts
Let
with
me
men.
see.
Starts with men.
Key said Portis. Hold on. Key said Portis, the old folks.
Said the old folks.
She said, "Will what?
Separate the men from the boys." She said, "Portis, that's what the old folks said. That's what separate the men from the boys." Right. She said that a real man. In other words,
the men from the boys having accountability.
No, what she's saying is a real man gonna look in the mirror and get himself straight first.
Boy, listen, I ain't never once say a man ain't gonna look in the mirror. Like I said, every day a man get up, when he wakes up and he gets out of bed and he goes to that mirror, he has to face accountability because he knows what's out there. He knows what he's facing. That's what a real man knows. He knows what he's facing when he gets up in the morning. He knows what's out there in the world. He knows what he has to face. That's accepted accountability because guess what? He gets up and he does it every single day, repetitively.
So, let me ask you this right here. So who gets hurt the most in the last 40 plus years you've been living? In your eyes, who put up with the most? Black women or black men in society? Who puts up with most? I'm just asking you a question.
Women have always put up with more. I ain't taking that away from them.
All right,
they've always put up with.
All right,
they've always put up with a lot of black man shit. But here's the point: I'll be trying to get to you to understand.
Not just black man shit, but society shit.
I'm just saying, period. But here's the point that I'm trying to make to you. If a woman is under certain circumstances that she can't, wiggle through herself and she need help on or whatever the case may be, then that's different. But I'm talking about when you just out here plain as day making fucked up choices and decisions. But you talking about the man need to look at himself in the mirror first. That man ain't making that woman's choice. She's making her choice. And if she makes a bad choice, she needs to be accountable for it. That's all I've been saying.
I'm talking about the women that we deal with. The women that we deal with, the women that you deal with in your life, the women that Reggie, me, all us deal with in our life.
Right.
Though everything that we do reflects back to them.
I don't know, Mo. I can't say that, bro. I can't say that. I can't say that.
No. I mean, I can get into something else, but I'm gonna leave that alone. But what I'm trying to tell you is, if you're running a household and your household is chaos,
right?
You got to look at yourself first and say, look, let me get me first, and then I'm gonna go out here and get my wife.
So let me ask you this question then, Mo.
You said straightened out and all that.
Okay, so let me ask you this question then. So if that's the case, right, and you got, like I've been asking you before, and you got all your shit together, right, and the woman still acts out and she does what she does, then what? Then what?
Well, I mean, that woman's not the one for you.
So fuck the accountability though, right? So you telling me, so hold on, wait a minute. So now you telling me because she ain't the one for me. Forget what she did wrong, right? She ain't got to be held accountable for what she did wrong. What you saying is that I should just say she ain't the one for me and just walk away, right?
But let me say this right, because we kind of switching it back and forth. We're really not talking about a relationship. We're just talking about men in general. That what we're doing. We need to step it
fix.
Up.
If it's something that we're messing up,
we need to look at us and we need to step it up. But what I'm trying to, I'm also using the.
Hold on. Richard said something that was pretty good. He said in the Bible, who was the first person to disobey God?
It was a woman.
Oh. So don't you think they need to have some self-reflection too?
Okay, hold on. Now, I'm glad Richard said that. Who did God hold accountable for that though? Adam.
But hey, you know what? He did hold. Listen. You right. He did hold Adam. He did hold Adam accountable, but keep going on with it. But what else did he? But he also held that woman accountable too. That's why when she have birth, she go through them pains. That's why when she bleed, during that time of the month. So she got held accountable too. So why is it that you want to use the Bible for only for certain things? I'm saying this right here. When God held Adam accountable because he didn't watch out for Eve to make sure that she was being obedient, he made Adam pay for it. But he also went back to Eve and made Eve pay for the shit that she done did too. So y'all can't keep using that Bible stuff on me.
So no, yes, I can. Yes, I can.
No, you can't. Because you can't. Not when God held both of them accountable.
He held man accountable more.
He held them both accountable. No, and that's the bottom line.
Why you think women got 10 years on us?
Hey, say it again, Sly. Yeah, I'm not saying that he didn't hold us accountable, Mo. He did. He held us both. That's my point. He held us both accountable.
He held men accountable for more. He held us accountable. So Mo, we got to go out and work hard.
Listen, Mo. Do you have periods every month?
Man, come on.
Do you? No, man, come on, man. Just answer the question.
Do you have a period? Answer my question.
This nigga, man. See, listen. What I'm saying to you is I'm proving a point, dog. You getting so emotional because I'm asking you a question. I'm trying to prove a point. You don't have a period every month, and you don't carry no baby. You can't tell me how that pain feel to have a baby, and you can't tell me how that pain feel to have a period. So my point being is this: when God held Adam accountable for not watching out for Eve, he held Eve's ass accountable for making Adam eat that damn apple and for her being disobedient. That's why she bleed every month. That's why she have pains when she have babies. That's in the Bible, right?
Man,
my point is he held us both accountable.
But he he held man more. He didn't do it 50-50.
See, y'all talking about who's held most accountable. That don't mean nothing. What means
You
something
can't
is that,
ready to change that point. You can't change that.
bro, I'm not trying to change it. I'm speaking my opinion on it.
No,
This is my opinion on it. I don't want to change nothing if it don't deal with me. But what I'm saying is that he held us both accountable. No matter what you sitting up here saying, no matter, okay, then that's my point. He held us both accountable.
But he held man more. Because he made man first. Man was the first.
He probably held us both accountable. He probably held us more accountable. Okay, but the bottom line is this.
You're wrong.
How am I wrong, Mo?
Go read the Bible.
Read me in the Bible where I'm wrong. Read me in the Bible where I'm wrong, where God didn't punish both of us for what Eve did in the Garden of Eden.
I didn't say he didn't
in the Bible where I'm wrong.
No, I did not say he didn't punish her.
But that's my point.
He held man more accountable than he did the woman. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Mo, listen again. We as men, we don't bleed every month. Now you may think whatever it say is more on us, but can you imagine bleeding and hurting every man? Come on, bro. Can you imagine going through 9 months? How a woman goes through 9 months with that pain?
I'm not even talking about it.
Don't no man want to go through none of it. Don't no real man want to go through none of that stuff a woman goes through.
So you saying God held her more accountable than he held the man? That's what you're trying to say.
I said God held us both accountable. You are saying who was held more accountable. The only thing I said was that we're both held accountable. That's all I said. That's all I've been saying. We need to both be held accountable.
He still held the man more. He still held the man more.
Man, you worried about who's held more. That's why we're never gonna get nowhere.
See, Paul, you think a woman
because we worried about who got held accountable more?
Because you still want to keep blaming the woman instead of looking at you first.
Mo, I'm blaming both of us. I'm not just blaming the woman. I said it's both of us.
If I'm over here, man, come on, dog. You got
it ain't no come on, dog. Not in this situation. You gotta look at both people, Mo. Both people.
You're wrong. You're wrong, Portis. I'm just gonna tell you.
Well, you know what? Let me be wrong then. I can take my bonus, and I don't care.
And I'm not justifying the wrong things that women do, because women do wrong things too.
That's exactly what you're doing. Because if you can't hold them accountable,
I made myself clear.
Mo, if you can't hold them accountable for what they do, no matter how big or no matter how small, then what are we doing? We're finger pointing, bruh. We shouldn't be finger pointing.
I never heard you say like you said, men deserve flowers. Do women deserve flowers?
Oh, yeah, they deserve flowers.
But I'm just saying,
they deserve flowers. What I'm saying is this right here, Mo. What I'm saying is just this simple. Men and women both do shit wrong. And when they both do shit wrong, because a woman is an individual and a man is an individual. So if a person does something wrong, they need to be held accountable for it. You can't just look and just say, well, it's the man's fault. A woman did that. A woman has a mind of her own. So how can you sit up there and say that it's a man's fault because a woman did this and she has her own mind?
So you never did.
I'm saying it.
You never caused a woman to act out on anything. I know I have. Have you?
I have.
Huh?
Yes, I have.
All right.
Now,
all right.
In reverse. Now, same question in reverse. Ask the same question in reverse. Has a woman ever done anything to make a man act out? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, then. So my point being is we need to hold each other accountable, Mo.
The point
is both of us, bro. I ain't just blaming it on one person. I'm blaming it on both because we need to see what we doing to each other. And if we don't never look at that, then how we gonna be straight, bro?
What's going on in our community right now? It starts with the man first. Starts with us first. You can't sit up here and say,
okay, Richard
with
just said
equal.
something that made some sense. He said
tell
when
Richard
men
to
and
listen.
women die, he said when men and women die, both will be held accountable. Right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, then. So what's wrong with it being done the same way while they're alive? What's wrong with it being the same way when while we're both alive?
I didn't put us like this. God did.
If God listen, what I'm saying is just this simple. If God gonna hold us accountable, if He gonna hold us all individually,
you can't
I'm not
change
trying
it.
to. Mo, listen, I'm just speaking. I'm just speaking. I'm just speaking my piece on it. All I'm saying is this: if God is going to individually hold us accountable when we die, right? He not putting it on the man. He ain't putting it on the woman. He putting it on the individual, right?
Let me say this one more time. Let me say this one more time.
Oh Lord,
I never said God's not gonna hold a woman accountable for what she's done on this earth. I never said everybody gonna be judged when judgment day comes. Yes, we know that. But what I'm saying is God gonna judge the man first. Because he put us here first. We gonna be judged first.
Mo, I'm not saying that he ain't gonna judge us first. I ain't saying that. I'm not saying that. I'm not disagreeing with that at all. What I'm saying is that we need to hold each other accountable. That's it. That's all I'm saying. If a woman can hold a man accountable for when he does something wrong, what is wrong with the man holding the woman accountable when she does something wrong? There's nothing wrong with that, bro. That's how we gonna get this shit back on track. But if we keep pointing the finger at one gender, we're never gonna get it back right.
Why is it so hard to get you straightened out first, though?
What you mean?
I'm saying, why is it so hard for you to feel like the man needs to straighten himself out first?
I didn't never say that the man. See, Mo, that's you putting words in my mouth. I never once said that. I ain't never once say men ain't wrong about shit. I ain't never once said that. What I said was, only thing Mo, listen, the only thing I said was, and it's just this simple. We need to hold each other accountable, both men and women. Hold each other accountable. I'm not just putting it on men. I'm not just putting it on women. I'm putting it on the both. Ain't nothing wrong with me. I know. If I did something wrong,
who need to do it first?
Mo,
somebody got to do it.
If that's the case, then if that's the case, then bro, then nobody should be doing nothing wrong. Because the way you talking, put it all on the man, and the women can skate with what they want to skate with.
You keep saying I put words in your mouth. You keep putting words in my mouth.
That's what you're saying.
I asked you a simple question. I said, who need to do it first, men or women?
I said it's both.
No, both cannot do it.
I'm saying it's both. Because both are doing.
Where does it need to start from?
Well, Mo, in your words, you saying it needs to start from the man.
I'm asking you.
That's what you said. But I just told you what I said. I just said it starts with the both of us.
Where does it?
I said the both of us, Mo. I said the both of us. I said men and women need to be held accountable.
If somebody tells somebody I'm sorry, somebody got to say I'm sorry first for the other person to say I'm sorry.
You right. You right.
So
you right.
Who's going to say it first?
So my question to you is, okay, so like you just asked me, okay, so in that sense of it, if a man is hurting a woman, then yeah, a man needs to apologize to a woman. I'll give you that first. But what I'm saying to you is this. So on the other hand of it, right? Again, if we're supposed to be uplifting each other and all of this shit, right? And you saying who needs to say sorry first? So what's wrong with somebody seeing if a woman sees any type of error in her way, is it wrong for her to come to a man and apologize first?
I never said that. Well,
I didn't say what you said. I'm asking you if a woman sees error in her ways, is it is it wrong for her to go to a man and say, I'm sorry first? That's
No,
what I'm
no,
asking.
no, it's not. But that is that what you
Okay,
want?
so that's my point. So why does it have
no.
to always be the man make the first move?
Your
It
point
could be either one of us.
The point is, why can't you look at yourself first? If you're
I'm not
fucking
saying
up,
I can't.
if she's
No, I'm
fucking
not.
up, why can't you look at you first? That's what I'm trying to get
That's
across to
if
you.
I'm fucking up. You said the
understand
magic
what I'm
words.
saying.
Now you talking. Now you talking. Now you saying something. If I'm fucking up, but if that woman fucking up, then what? Then what?
So it's always gonna be the blame on the woman. With
It
you,
ain't
right?
going. No, it's not the blame on
That's
the
what it
woman. Mo, so
sounds.
quit
That's
saying
what
that
it
to
sounds.
me.
That's
Because
what
I'm
it
not
sounds like
saying
to
that.
me.
I'm
That's what
blaming
it
it
sounds
on
like to
both
me.
of us.
That's
You
what
want
it
to blame
sounds
it
like
on the
to me.
man. You want to blame it on the man. And I'm blaming it on the both of us. Because there is no who should do it first, bro. We're not living in them times no more. The times that we living in now is you need to be accountable for the shit that you doing wrong. And if you do something wrong, whether you a man or a woman, you need to be accountable for that shit. And that's all I'm saying. I ain't saying it's a
You're dead
man's
ass
fault.
wrong.
I ain't saying it's a woman's fault. I'm saying it's both of our fault. That's
You're
what I'm
wrong.
saying.
You're wrong.
All right, well,
You're
you wrong. If a man, Richard said, if a man is the leader, then a woman shouldn't lead the country. What?
The way the way the
What?
country going right now, a woman can lead it better than a man right now. I tell you that. The country, see, y'all don't really look at
What men?
y'all
What?
y'all don't look at y'all got to start looking at CNN, looking at all these laws and stuff that are changing. Right up under our noses, laws are changing. Y'all are not paying attention to it. It's because of a
Okay.
man.
Okay,
A
he
woman
said
would
this right here.
a woman wouldn't have done that. Come on, man.
He said if a man is the leader, then a woman shouldn't lead the
All
country.
men,
What?
all men are not leaders.
He said,
First
what
of all.
other man around other countries is going to respect her?
That's that excuse we keep using.
I ain't using no excuse.
For being in the situation that we're in this country. We keep using the excuse. What did she have a cat? Well, just say we did have a woman run the country.
Right.
She would have had a vice president, secretary of state, secretary of defense. She would have had a cabinet.
Right. To help her run the country. I got you.
So let me ask both of y'all this right quick. That we missed a lot of comments. Who ran foreign affairs when Barack Obama was when he was in office? Who ran foreign affairs?
You said what now? Who ran foreign affairs?
Yes, when Barack Obama when he was in office.
Well, go ahead and just tell us, Mo.
Who ran foreign affairs? A man?
I don't know. Go ahead and tell me. I don't know.
A woman.
Okay, but what was her name?
Hillary Clinton.
Okay. Now your point being is what?
My point is, she kept us out of wars.
But was she the president?
No, listen what I'm saying. You keep talking about a woman can't do this. That woman did that.
Was she the president though?
No, she still was in a leadership position.
Oh, okay. That's my question. We ain't talking about who was the Secretary of State or who ran foreign affairs. We talking about the president, the commander in chief.
I'm done.
Well, that's on you. Be done. That's all I'm saying. You don't want to hear it. You don't want to hear it.
I'm done, man.
She wasn't the president. She was the vice.
Y'all didn't know who ran foreign affairs. So how can y'all tell me a woman can't do it? Come on, man.
Has she been president yet? Was she president yet? All right, then. That's my point.
Have you been president yet?
We were still in wars. Hold on. He said we were still in wars. He said we were still in wars.
The little conflicts we had, we weren't in the war that we went in now. We had little conflicts that the Barack they solved just like that. We went in the situation we're in now.
She said, then you got Key came in and said exactly, Hill. She said that's why our black men read to get back on need to get back on track as leaders. Just like Porter said, the world is not ready for a woman president. These new laws are going to demolish us without our black men. I get you. She said we've been at war, and Sharita Kelly said Portis, she got cheated out. No. Listen, Sharita, I said that earlier. That she could have been our first our black president. She could have been our first female president. I said that earlier, but she got cheated. I said that. But why did see? But the question is, Sharita, why did she get cheated? And why did and with the United States being the United States, and they know she got cheated, why did they let it go on? Why didn't they stop it? Why didn't they reverse the call? You feel what I'm saying? It's a reason for everything. And it's because the United States of America is not ready for a female president. Yeah, we didn't have females in high offices during certain presidents presidencies. You know what I'm saying? But I have yet to see a woman in this country. I can't say anywhere else over the world, but in this country, in the United States of America, I have yet to see a female president. And why is that? Hell, we ain't even seen a full black president yet. A fully black president. We ain't nobody. We have yet to.
There's not too many full black people in America. What are you saying?
We have yet to have a full black president.
There's not that you would never have a full black president.
Sly says she didn't get cheated. The Electoral College chose Trump, just like it chose Biden and every other president. Sly, what I'm saying was,
he still cheated.
What I'm saying is,
he still cheated.
Yeah, he did get the Electoral College votes, but they were paid for. They were paid for. Man, that nigga cheated and he paid for his election.
No, they weren't. Certain votes weren't counted. Sly.
He said, Sly said the Patriot of America will not let a woman be president. Is that what? Did I say that right?
Hold on, let me see what I said.
Can you see it? Yeah, okay, I said it right there. I was about to say, I know I ain't tripping. Goddamn, it's small, but I know I can see.
Yeah.
But Sly, she won. They won't back in office. Basically, Sly, what she's saying is that she did win, but they just didn't want her in office. Basically, I mean, all I'm saying is that I just want us to be fair. Portis, who is John Henson?
Who?
Did she say John Henson or Harson? Hanson? Look at Key's comment, Mo.
John Hanson.
Who is John? I don't know who John Hanson is. That sounds like my old insurance man. But his name was Kyle Hanson. That's crazy.
But
Key, enlighten me. Who is he?
I think I know who he is.
Who is he?
John Hanson. John Hanson was I might be wrong, Key, but then he used to be I think
he said he agreed she won the popular vote, but the Electoral College chose Trump. And then Richard said,
I know who John Hanson is at the tip of my tongue. Key.
Richard said the voting is bullshit. That's why it's only Democrats and Republicans in office. No one else has enough money to run. John Hanson is a black president.
Sly,
the first black president.
Yeah. John Hanson
of the $2 bill. Yeah. You know what? Hold up. Let me go get my $2 bill. Let me go see that shit.
Yeah, John Hanson. Yes. I just he was at the tip of my tongue. But yeah, hey, Sly, you're absolutely right. he won electoral college votes. But let me just say this right here: they still cheated on that part right there. That's all I'm saying. John Hanson is a black president. He is on the back of a $2 bill.
I'm going to look at it right now. I
Yeah,
got it
John
right
Hanson.
now.
Yeah, he's
I
supposed to
got
be the
one right
first.
now, y'all. $2 bill. I'm about to look at the back of it right now.
Yeah. John, I got a book in the back room with John Hanson in it.
Okay. Now,
Yeah,
which one is John
yeah.
Hanson so I can see this nigga? I mean, so I can see this black person.
Nah, I mean,
No, I'm saying
he
which one? You got
he-
all these men on the back of this $2 bill. Which one is John Hanson so I know which one is which?
no, he didn't look black, but he was black.
Is he the one that's sitting in the chair while they signing the Declarations of Independence or whatever?
Nah, they say he was a black man. I got the book back there in the back. That's why I had to,
And you probably got the what's name mode where you can see, like, it's probably like in color where you can see it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm looking at my $2 bill right now, and everybody on here look the same color.
Key got a mouth covered up. She said, Key got a mouth covered up. Slap said he is sitting in the chair with the glasses on.
Oh, yeah. I'm still, yep. I'm seeing him. Yeah, he right here. He do look white, but he probably blacker than the mug, though. He probably was light skinned. But yeah, you talking about that guy right there, and right there in the chair.
Yeah, I got a book that my dad gave me a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
This was before Barack Obama came in the office. He said that we already had a black president before.
Yeah, they said that he was the first president before George Washington. I just never knew his name, but thank y'all for the history lesson because I showed didn't know his name.
And we had black congressmen.
Yeah,
we had all that, and we got tricked into slavery after that, just like we're getting tricked back into slavery now.
Well, we got to come together, bro. We really got to come together, man. We really got to come together as a people, man.
Not until we do what we spoke on first. We got to spread ourselves out first.
Well, I mean, Mo, like I said, I mean, I'm not gonna say what you saying don't hold no truth to it. I'm not saying that, bro, because everybody needs to look at themselves. You know what I'm saying? Yes, as a man, you need to have yourself together because you're supposed to lead a home. But at the same time, how can that woman be your helpmate or be your backbone if she ain't right? You gotta have accountability, bro. Like we both have to have accountability.
But you know what? If I'm a so-called good black man, I should have the sense enough to pick a good black woman. Right?
Hey, but let me tell you this right here. Now you right about that, but let me tell you this right here though. Just because it start off good, don't mean it's gonna end good. So you may pick something that you may think, because on the surface she right, but underneath all of that, she could be wrong. And the same thing for a woman when she choosing a man. On the surface, he could look like everything that she wrong. But underneath all of that, he could be the wrong person for her. That's why I'm saying, bro, like we make the same mistakes. Men and women both make the same mistakes. You know what I'm saying? We do.
I understand. Women, yes, women do. But everything, I'm gonna tell you something. You know how all this stuff go? It's like a domino effect. And at the beginning, it started with a man. Abraham Lincoln was also black. Hence your copper is on your copper penny. Stop all this debate and take your place back.
Okay, Key.
Black
I like
men,
that.
We are
I like that. And you know why I like what you just said right there, Key? It ain't the fact that it's the debating part. It's the fact that we forgot that we are royalty. You know what I'm saying? That is the most important part, is that we are royalty. But even when you're royalty, you have to be accountable for the shit that you do wrong, whether you a king or a queen or a prince or a princess. You have to be accountable for the shit that you do wrong. Because even as a queen is a leader, a king is a leader, a prince is a leader, and a princess is a leader.
Now I will say this right here. I will say this. Behind every successful black man or every successful man in general, there's a good woman behind that man.
It is.
I believe
it is. I'm not going to disagree with you on that.
It is.
I cannot disagree with you on that.
But what I'm saying is, everything starts with us. If I continue on making mistakes in my relationship, if I keep doing certain things, it's gonna reflect on my woman.
Right, but here's my, but you're right, and more. I'm not disagreeing with you, but you don't look at it from the other side. What if you are already doing everything right, and that woman still choose to go left? Then what? Then what? Who's it on then? That's why I'm saying that we have to have accountability for everybody,
right,
bro.
But listen. There's a there's a dynamic part when it comes to that. There's a dynamic part when it comes to that. We think about this right here. If a woman has issues with her man at home, you remember what we talked about on the last show? There's another man in her ear.
Ooh, hey, hold on.
So let me say this. So it may not be your fault, but it may be another man's fault.
What I'm saying is this, Sly, on kings and queens and princesses. You know, anytime you go out somewhere and you see a black person that's really into their culture, they say, "What's up, king?" Or they say, "What's up, queen?" And it don't matter where you go. You know what I'm saying? So this as a people, how we look at ourselves, because we know as a people what we done been through. That's why we call ourselves kings and queens. But if I can get you to pull back up both, well, never mind. It
you
don't
know what? Hold on. Now, Sly, I agree with you right there. I agree with you. I agree with Sly. Everybody can't be kings. Everybody can't be queens. I agree with that. He's absolutely right about.
No, Sharita. Hold on, Mo. Sharita, I'm not hurt, sweetheart. I'm not hurt. I'm just fair. And it may sound like it, but I'm not hurt at all, sweetheart. Ain't no woman ever hurt me to the point to where I couldn't recover. You feel what I'm saying? That ain't the point. The point I'm trying to make is that just how women can hold men accountable, y'all make it seem like men can't hold women accountable. Y'all do things wrong, we do things wrong. If we can be held accountable, y'all can be held accountable. Ain't nothing about being hurt with saying things like that, because that's all I've been saying from the first time we done got on this topic and the topic before that. I believe in being fair, period, point blank. You can't just hold a man accountable for everything and not hold nobody else accountable for what they doing. Yeah, that sounds crazy.
Hey, Key, what Sly said that
Sly planning black men are kings.
There was different positions in the kingdom.
Our DNA says so. Our DNA says so. What have we have to? What's this? I can't see all that shit. But Sly said you can't do that. We don't even carry ourselves with dignity of kings and queens. And while women, Richard say, white women I've worked with held themselves accountable for the things they have did in the home. Bro, that's all I'm saying. It ain't nothing about me being hurt, none whatsoever. It ain't nothing about that. It's just about being fair. And it seems like, you know, when you talk about being fair, don't nobody want to hear that. But you're fast to point the blame, but quick. I mean, you're quick to point the blame, but slow to take accountability. But you want the man to take all the accountability for everything. I'm not with that. and again, I'm telling you straight up, ain't nothing hurt over this way. It's just that I don't see things how y'all see it. I think that we need both men and women need to be accountable for what they do. That's it, and that's all.
But the question is, who gonna do it first? You can't do it at the same
Yeah.
time, boy.
Well, hell, it don't matter who do it as long as somebody get the job done. That's what times we in now. So hell, you think I'm gonna look at a woman any lesser than a woman if she come to me, if she wronged me? You think I'm gonna look at her any lower than anything because she came to me first and she apologized? Because if I wronged her, I'm gonna go to her and I'm gonna apologize. It's about accepting it's about accepting the accountability that you do. If you did something wrong and that person calls you out on it and you did wrong, whether you man or you woman, you need to face accountability for that. Step up and say, yeah, yo, you know what? I was wrong for that. I'm sorry. I need to work on whatever I need to work on and let me get myself together. And if a woman is out here and she messes up too, then hey, you need to get your act together as well. There is no who's more righter or who's more wronger. I was always taught growing up,
Yeah,
two wrongs don't make a right, and there's
you
no
know,
wrong greater than the other wrong.
you
So
know,
my
somebody,
point is that
what
huh?
somebody said to me the other day.
What?
Somebody said, it said you're important to be going back and forth at each other. It said both of y'all can't be right. One of y'all got to be wrong. One of y'all got to be right. I said,
Man,
true.
no, I don't believe that. I don't believe that
You both
because
can't be
when you're
right.
having an opinion, I mean, when you're having a debate, it's about your opinion. Nobody's right and nobody's wrong because you're saying how you think things should be and how you feel, and I'm saying how I think and how I and how
But,
I think things should
but,
be
Porter,
or
but,
whatever. So we're speaking from
they
opinion. No
said,
one is right and no one is wrong.
no, but see, when men think the way you think, that always want to tell the when we're speaking on us, we shouldn't even be speaking on the woman. When we're
But
talking
Mo,
about accountability,
you
we shouldn't even be speaking on the woman. We should be speaking on ourselves first. We shouldn't
you
even
know
put the
what?
women, we shouldn't even put the women in this.
Well, the women is in it. How can we not
No,
put the
no,
women in
no,
it
no,
if the
no,
name of the topic is why do
no,
black men criticize black women on
no,
social media?
we got on
Women is
another
already
subject.
in it.
No, I'm saying we got on accountability. We got off that subject. You know how
But it's still the
we
same,
got off
Mo.
that topic. No. What I'm saying is when we were talking about it before, we shouldn't even put we shouldn't even put women in that. We should when we're speaking on a man's point of view. When we was talking about that subject the other night, we don't have to put women in there. We had to talk amongst each other and say, look, man, we got to hold each other accountable. We can't think about what the women doing at that moment. We need to think about what we're doing.
Hold on, Mo. Sly, what you mean?
That's all I'm saying.
Sly said, I love a good brawling. I mean, a good brainwashing. Get all this bullshit out my head. What you mean, Sly? And then we got, who's that? London Price? She said, sucker got a platform or something. What'd she say? And then Key said, we have the dominant game. Our DNA talks.
So who said
Our DNA tells us that we are royalty. Look it up. So Sly, he's saying that we are royalty. She's saying look it up. She said it's in our DNA that we are royalty.
So hold on, who you talking about? Was you
It's
on
a
YouTube?
London, yeah, it's a London Price.
It's on YouTube.
Yeah.
I don't know who that is.
Can you see it?
Nah.
Oh, don't worry about it. But I read it. It says sucker got a platform, something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, but
it's just small. I can't see it, London, but we see you. We definitely see you. But yeah, man, it's just like I said, man. Sucker got a platform. Who the sucker?
She said,
Sly say we have the dominant genes, but the lowest on the pole. Make it make sense. He said, make it make sense, Key. So, but again, more like I said, I'm not saying what you saying don't hold no truth to it. I mean, you feel how you feel, and I'm not saying what I'm saying is all the way correct. That's just how I feel. That's just how I look at it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I never once said that you was wrong, but hey, you can say I'm wrong all you want to. It ain't gonna make me no difference because I still think how I think and I still feel how I feel, and I ain't gonna stand on something that I don't believe. So it is what it is. Ain't no hard feelings this way. It's a debate, and it's gonna be that. You feel me? And I still love you. I don't care how mad you get at me. You hear me?
I ain't mad. I'm just gonna tell you the truth.
I said I still love you. You hear me?
I'm saying, no, what I'm saying is you have to we as a man, we got to start with us first. You got to look at yourself first. Hey, tell somebody got their phone up.
What's up, Rich? You got your TV up kind of loud, bro.
Hold on. Is that better?
There you go.
Yeah.
How y'all doing, Big Cat?
What's going on, Rich? We good, bro. How you doing?
Good, good.
Chilling. Before you get your comment going, Rich, hold on. Let me read this comment from Sharita. She said, Sly said, we need yes, we do, Sly. We need one another. And then Sharita said, as blacks, we have to come together and make a difference. And you know what? It may be hard for everybody to, get where I'm coming from. And that's understandable because I don't expect everybody to feel where I'm coming from. You know what I'm saying? Just like, how Mo don't feel where I'm coming from. I don't feel where Mo coming from. Not saying that he's wrong or not saying that I'm right or whatever. I'm just saying, like I've been saying, in order for us to become a better race, you know what I'm saying? If we don't have accountability, all we're going to do is blame each other. That's all we're going to keep on doing. The woman ain't doing this, or the man ain't doing that, or the man ain't doing this, and the woman ain't doing that. If we both ain't doing what we supposed to be doing, that means that we both need to have accountability for the shit that we not doing. We need to step up. That's just like if you see a woman out there not taking care of her kids, and she got kids, but she in the club every week. You would tell her, step your game up, take care of them kids. The same way, Mo, you would tell me, Portis, man, you ain't taking care of them kids, bro. You know what I'm saying? Get on your motherfucking job. Help, hold me accountable. So if you can hold me accountable, then I should be able to hold you accountable. And if she can hold me accountable, I should be able to hold her accountable. That's how we can stick together. That's how we can fix what we got wrong in our community, bro. It's just that simple. It's accountability. You want me to have accountability, but you need to understand that it ain't just me fucking up. If I'm fucking up and she fucking up, why do I gotta have all the accountability and she ain't gotta have none? Or if she gotta have all the accountability and then I ain't gotta have none. It shouldn't be like that. We should be that way both ways.
As men, we should play tit for tat with women.
No, that's true. That's true. A lot of men do play tit for tat with women.
We should take,
but it's a lot of women that play tit for tat with us men though too. You right, Mo. Listen. If that's what you feel that us men should take accountability first, then I ain't gonna disagree with you, Mo. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how you feel. But I feel like we should do it together. Rich, what you feel on the situation?
Yeah, I definitely I feel like it's a joint thing. I think it's unrealistic. Because we talk about black people bashing each other. One of the reasons why a lot of these relationship topics then came about is because over time, it's been a lot of things that's been said about black men over the years. And what happened was, and it wasn't just black men, it's about men, period. Started talking about, well, hold on. I did everything right. I went to work. I bought the house. I took care of my kids. I got my wife. I'm taking care of her. And shit still went left. There's nothing in this world that you could put 100% on. Now, as a man, I feel you should be accountable for your stuff, but it's unrealistic to think that another person can't be accountable for their own stuff, because it's just not realistic.
No, but see that I never said a woman shouldn't be held accountable for what she's done. I said, men, we need to look in the mirror first. We need to look at ourselves first.
Yeah.
It starts with us, then we hold the woman accountable. But first we gotta hold ourselves accountable first.
You do. Yeah.
That's all I was saying.
And I heard both of y'all, and I think y'all was really kind of saying the same, but it's just a difference on how y'all saying it.
Accountability needs to take place from both sides. Accountability, yes, but the man slide, and can't nobody change my mind. A lot of us men, we're fucked up, so we got to look at ourselves first. We are.
Yeah, that's true, Mo. I give you that.
Jet. What I'm saying is, we have to be honest with ourselves. We got to be honest with ourselves first before we want to sit here and call women this, say women do this, women do that. We gotta look at ourselves.
But we got to. But see, also though, with that being said, if you know you done did your thing, you should be allowed to call out a woman on her BS.
I'm not speaking as one man, because yes, there are black men that do the right thing. I'm not speaking as men that are doing the right. I'm talking about men as a whole. As a whole, I'm talking about all us men as a whole, not the ones that are doing what they're supposed to do. Right? I get what you're saying, Richard. I'm talking about black men as a whole. We need to hold ourselves accountability for what we do as men.
So
we gotta hold it.
I definitely agree with that. I think that as a men, we have to hold ourselves accountable. Right. And again, men have to hold ourselves accountable, and we have to hold our young men accountable. And I think that accountability falls in sections. Just like I think that women need to hold the younger women accountable. What you see when young men and young women are not listening to the older people, then they're making a distinct choice on how they want to go about what they like. Now, we as people, we as American black people, we done went through a lot of stuff in this country ourselves. We ain't gonna hold the victim card to no one. We still gotta fight for what we believe in, but to try to, like I said, before you point the finger at a person, you definitely have to look at yourself first.
Exactly.
And you definitely, and
that's what I said.
And then after that though, what we can't do if something is going on with a woman, if that's the case, we can't then always turn around and say, well, if she's acting this way, it's because you did something. That's exactly. That'd be like telling a child. That'd be like telling a child that for the first time, when a kid is little and they get to moving around and they get quiet and you don't hear them and you like, damn, what is you doing? And you get up to see what they doing and they trying to stick something in the light socket. That's not something you did. That's just a child being curious and doing something. And now they know what they doing because they being quiet doing it. So when you catch them, that's why they get scared, because they know they was doing something.
Okay, let me ask you. Let me ask y'all this right here. It's just a hypothetical question.
Mm.
Okay, just say I had a daughter, right?
Mhm.
And my daughter goes strip at a strip club, right? Right.
Mhm.
And I'm like, dude, she at the club stripping. I'm complaining about it, right?
Right.
And then like men, we call women in strip clubs the B word, the H word, and all that. The 304, whatever.
Right.
Okay. So I'm asking y'all a question. Whose fault is it that we have strippers?
A stripper.
So
You know why I say that?
no, let me say this. Let me say this. I'm glad you said that. It's still not the stripper fault that she's a stripper.
Why?
Because I'm gonna tell you this. If men didn't go to the strip club, if men didn't go support the stripper, she wouldn't be stripping. Who she gonna strip for? Other women? Yeah, they do that. But what I'm saying is, in the beginning, before all that happened, I'm just saying in the beginning. I'm not talking about now. I'm talking about in the beginning. If men didn't go support that, women would be stripping. A lot of things that the point that I'm trying to make is a lot of things that women do is because of men.
Okay. So
You know what I'm
so let me ask you this. So God never talked about the whore or the Jezebel spirit.
Yes.
Okay, so she's the
Jezebel spirit got to sleep with somebody, right?
She was married too, wasn't she?
Listen what I'm saying.
No, she was married.
He be wanting to cut the shit.
No. Listen.
Go ahead, Mo.
Listen. Still, you got to look at the man that slept with her.
And
I'm not speaking as an individual, man.
I'm not talking
man as a whole.
In the whole, yes, but you got to understand that the woman has a built-in mechanism to manipulate. So you can't do is take away a creature's ability to survive.
That's true. Just say it's 3 people left on the earth. It's me, my wife, and you. Right. So if my wife want to cheat on me with you and you don't do it, who she gonna cheat with?
She ain't gonna cheat with nobody.
Exactly.
But what's her intent though?
No. Don't matter what her intent is, because like you said, what you just said, say what you just said a second ago.
She can't cheat with nobody if I don't sleep with her.
Okay, before then. What you said, women, what's the ability? I mean, what do women deal with?
She has the ability to manipulate.
Thank you. So if you're a man of God and she can't manipulate you, who she gonna sleep with?
But Adam got manipulated.
No,
Thank you.
I understand that.
See, hold on. See, what you're trying to do is you talking about
hypothetical.
Hypothetically, but see, hypothetically, you're trying to remove something from a man that can't be removed. He's going to get manipulated.
No, not all the time. You got some strong men in this world.
If that was the case, we wouldn't be in the situation we was in.
No, that's the point I'm trying to make. The point that I'm trying to make is, if men wouldn't do what we do, a lot of things women wouldn't do.
No, I disagree with that.
If I'm telling you,
go ahead, Mo. I'm gonna ask you a question. Go ahead.
Everything starts with us. Like I just said, if it's myself, you, my wife, and you, we the last 3 left on the earth. And my wife wants to cheat, and you refuse to cheat with her, who's she gonna cheat with?
Well, here's the thing, though.
Hold on, Richard. Richard. Hold up. Mo, you right. She wouldn't have nobody to cheat with. But here's where she's at fault. But here's where she's at fault already. The fact that she even wants to cheat with this man and she's married to you automatically put her in the wrong. So it don't matter if he cheat with that woman or not.
No, I'm
She's
not
wrong for even having that thought. She's married.
Listen. What I'm saying is,
Mo, I got what you're saying about the cheating part.
I understand the thought process, but if women are put in a certain situation, a righteous spirit may get back within her.
Well,
Especially if she got two godly men. I'm a godly man, Rich a godly man. What's gonna happen to her if she around two godly men? She's a godly woman.
Well, hold on.
Not all the time.
We talking about we talking about God. We talking about godly men with sin. If we all born with sin, then you know we all gonna struggle with that. So
we're born in sin. But men have the control of what goes on. What a lot goes on in our community.
Okay, no, hold on. We see control is split between a lot of different facets. You know what goes on in our community. What goes on? Some of the things that went on in our community ain't due to just we just was always making choices. Because it get a lot deeper. Because see, if you think about how it used to be when Black men and women were more married, that's because the world was in a different place. Now we're in a different place. You got to ask yourself why our young men is killing each other, and why our young women is in the strip club. That ain't just due to us doing that to each other. It is on one end, but to ignore that is a systematic thing in place to help push that agenda. It's right there. It didn't come out of nowhere. It came out of somewhere. We didn't just go from this to Martin Luther King and Malcolm X and all that to this right here, just out of nowhere.
I got the answer to that. We got away from God. If you look at, and I'm not saying they didn't do, women been cheating for thousands of years. They've been Jezebel for thousands of years. We know that. But what I'm trying to say is things have gotten worse because we have gotten away from God.
So
we have.
We gotten away from God.
Yes.
If we gotten away from God, but this is God's plan, how we get away from God?
We did. I mean, think
if God made everything, this was in God's plan for it to happen this way.
I get what you say. And God already God know what we're gonna do before we even do it. Yeah, you're absolutely right. But God also give us choices. God also give us chances.
So when we talk about, this is the difficult thing that we have as men to do. As a man, if we gonna be the accountable one, we say we accountable. That means a woman has to fall under a man's law. She has to fall under a man's leadership, which in a man's leadership, he has to have law.
If you're the right man.
If you're the
right man.
If you're the right man, yes, she would do it.
So you have to be the right man. She has to be the right woman. There has to be, so with that being said, in today's time, this is the reason why I say men and women together, you have to be raised a certain type of way. We can't point the finger, but really you have to be raised to be a husband and wife. And so when that is not happening, you can't expect someone to fall under law when they feel like it's controlling. Cause see, that's the challenges you gonna have when you trying to and put law in your home. And if a woman doesn't feel like she wants to fall under that law, she has the choice herself not to leave or not to. I just seen a video the other day where a woman said she had a great husband, her kids was great, everything was great, and you know what she was doing? She was crying because she felt guilty. Because she wanted out of the marriage, not because this man did anything to her. She just didn't want to be controlled and that. She just didn't want to be in that environment no more. You can't hold that. You can't hold that to nobody else.
Why you think she like that?
She's like that because, and she said her parents was married.
Okay.
You know why she's like that? Because we live in a new time.
But listen, what I'm saying is, her parents probably are married, but we don't know the type of relationship her and her father had. We don't know what her father did in the household. See, what you said the first time. So what you said the first time, you were absolutely correct. You said some people are raised. Like they raise women to be wives, they raise men to be husbands. You remember you said that a little while back.
Yeah.
Okay. Just because you got a husband and a wife in a household with kids doesn't mean that they it's a healthy household, because sometimes it's not. You get what I'm saying? So it all depends how her father raised her.
Okay. So
either the father wouldn't do what he's supposed to do, or the mother wouldn't do what she's supposed to do. And you know why? When the mother mess up, 9 times out of 10 it's the father's fault. So there we go again. So it starts back with the man.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. Hey, listen, man.
I was waiting for it to come.
Hey, listen, bro. Hey, listen, man. I
was waiting for it to come.
Hey, listen. So you basically saying women are brainless.
No. What I'm saying is,
and they don't know how to make a choice.
No. I'm not saying women are brainless.
That's what it sounds like to me. They don't know how to make a choice. They brainless. They don't know how to listen because it's that man's fault.
No, listen what I'm saying. I'm saying if you have a daughter and you show your daughter how a man's supposed to treat her, that's what she gonna want when she get older. Evidently, when that woman was crying and she wanted to be in that marriage, she was never taught that's what a man's supposed to do for her. Because a lot of women don't respect some men that do that for them.
Can I ask you this question?
They've never been raised that way.
Can I ask you this question?
Go ahead.
If a woman is being treated right in her marriage, and okay, like you said, if her dad didn't teach her,
and I'm not blaming the husband.
No.
I'm blaming the father.
No, listen. But if a woman is being treated right by her husband, and just like what Richard says, she's crying to get out the marriage, and damn, you made me forget what I'm about to say. But basically, what I was gonna ask you was,
we've been on a little bit too long, y'all.
Damn. I don't forgot what I was about to say, man. But it was a good question, though, Mo. It was just to ask you, basically, where do the man need? Basically, where is that man at fault? No. I know what I wanted to ask you. Even though that she may not have been taught what a good husband is, but she know right from wrong. So if she see that man is taking care of her and taking care of these kids, and he bought the house, bought the car, all of this stuff, you mean to tell me that just because she wasn't taught what a good husband is, she don't know what a good husband is if she's being treated like a good wife?
That's why she crying, because she knows she got a good husband.
Right. So if you know that you got a good husband, why would you want to leave the marriage?
I just explained it to you. Both said we got to close it out.
My bad, Bo. We've been on 2 hours and 10 minutes. My bad, man. My bad.
Yeah,
All
but I
right,
wish
Big
But
Mac.
yo,
But
my
we
fault though. Hey, go ahead, Mo. Say what you want to say. My bad.
Miss Max said she was lying. People never tell the full story. I'm about to close it out, Bo. I'll just read these last two comments. Y'all always want to talk about Jezebel in the Bible, but never talk about the man doing the exact same thing. Strippers aren't just had because they work. They work at a club. They're not back. Men are the reason they're in there. I said that, Miss Mac. I said that.
Hey,
I
Sly
said that,
said.
Miss Mac. I said that, Miss Mac.
Hold on, Mo. Sly
the
said.
lady,
Oh, let me get Sly's comment. Sly
no,
said, "How do?"
let's read against Key, then we're gonna slide
Oh,
because
Key said, "Wait,
he said
yeah,
the lady obviously had some issues within herself, and she took accountability for it.
right,
True, right.
okay." And then Sly said, "How do you blame the father when the mother's job is to teach a daughter how to be a wife and a homemaker?"
There it is. It's always been like that.
No. I'm saying the father teaches the daughter how a man is supposed to treat her.
Key, you was retarded. She said
The
Sly
man,
Kane, the pickle was good.
in other words, she said the man was treating her good. If she would have had a father to treat her to treat her the way how if she would have had a father to treat her the way that her husband treat her, she would
She
it would
would
be
be
no
more
problem.
happy in her marriage.
Right.
But we
It would
we
be no
don't know
problem.
that though. But we don't know that. That's the question. We don't know that. We just going by what the woman said. She knew she had a good man.
Yeah,
She didn't want
knew.
it because she
Right.
wanted to be out here in these streets. Sometimes we just gotta face it, man. Sometimes they want to be in the street.
Hey, listen, we're gonna end it on that note right there, bro. We're gonna end it on that.
We gotta go, y'all.
All right,
Hey, thank y'all for tuning in with us tonight. We love each and every last one of y'all. Shout out to Rich, Bo, Big Cat, everybody in the comments, Key, Sly, Sharita. If I missed anybody, yo, we love y'all, man. Thank y'all for tuning in with us, man. We got to get up out of here. Mo, give them something before we get up out of here real quick.
We got to go, y'all. I can't give them. We got to go.
All right, well, we out of here, y'all. Thank y'all. We out. Peace.